Hello, hello, hello. Oh, why is that? There we go, that's better. Try to work. Oh, let's actually turn this down too, just a tad. God, I look sick. I mean, to be fair, I am sick, but regardless. So, yesterday was Saturday, the day that the pre-orders for the new Raptor Kill Team. It was actually two kill teams. It was the Raptors and some sororitas, but I got them. I give the sororitas to my sister because I didn't really want them all that much. But we got it. Shadow Hunt. And the transfer sheet for them as well, which I will be putting transfers on these guys today because I gotta build them first. So obviously it came with the new sprues. Looks like 3 sprue sheets and then a Chaos Lord sprue sheet, which looks like it may have been updated. Then the 6 bases, beta cards, 2 of the boards, which is nice, and then obviously the bases came with it. So that's nice. We got data cards, dossier, and stuff like that. I don't even know how to play Kill Team. These guys are going to mainly be used for 40k. I just wanted the new sprue because it looked cool. And we also have the old set of Raptors that I'm going to try to kitbash these guys with. And we have another Nemesis Claw set that we're also going to be attempting to kitbash with. We will see how well it turns out, but I'm hoping for the best. So I think we start with me. I think I ended up saying Power Fist and Plasma Pistol for him. I think that's what I said. So we're gonna go with that. And these are all new sprues too, if I remember right. Like this Chaos Lord is completely different from Chaos Lord Return Pack. Has some different stuff from the original Chaos Lord Return Pack. I think it was just the Plasmas. It was obviously going to be the Plasmas, but I can't remember if I gave him a relic weapon or gave him a lightning power fist. In this case, it's a lightning claw is what I'm going to use for him. Just kidding. Then I might end up painting afterwards. We will see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Okay. B3 I was going to stream to my TikTok account, and then I completely forgot that our TikTok account at the moment is shut off. But YouTube and Twitch are still running. Let's just go in the front, huh? Is this supposed to have that big of a gap? I feel like this was a big gap. Because it has a fairly significant gap, it looks like. So it just be oh, I think it's just the shadow. Because the front of the pauldron kind of sticks out a little bit. Come on, you bastard. What are you doing, weirdo? Yes, hello, pretty girl. Hi. Hello. Hello, my angel. You got something in your fur. Where'd you get a grass spur in your fur, Missy Me? You weren't even outside yet. Well, I mean, you've been outside, but got rid of all the spurs last time. Oh, there goes the glue. It always takes it a second for the glue to come out, and it is a little obnoxious. Why are you growling at me? Can I help you? Can I help you with something? Huh? What? Why are you whining? Do you want up? Do you want uppies? Is that what you want? Do you want up? Yeah? Come on in. Hello. Goodness gracious. Such a daddy's girl. What? Oh, now you want them. Okay. What do you want then? Never mind. Lord, this dog, I swear. Back up her mind. What do you everything that's like Night Lord specific for Legionnaires is on these two sheets, and that's it. Other than that, it's basically, excuse me. Other than that, it's literally just a Legionnaire kit without these two sprues. To the point where people sell the sprues online by themselves. Which is nuts to me. Okay. I'm gonna bust out a helmet here. Where's... Let's move this sheet there. The 5 has been a long time, has it not? Oh, you're on YouTube. Okay. Gotta love the simul streaming. Because then I can't tell where the hell everybody's coming from. Well, I mean, I can, but a little bit different. Yeah, looks like for YouTube it's on. No, I mean for Twitch it's on left too. How you been? How have you been? Oh, did my wait? No, I'm not. It's just really quiet, I think. Yeah, we're gonna boost that up to 60. How's that sound? No audio? How about now? Yeah, hey. Yo to 9. Hello, hello. How about now? Yes or no? This whole time I've basically been talking to myself, apparently, so. I can't tell. Should I hand mute this? Just turn off the desktop audio? Here, let me hear what I'm listening to, or try to. What the fuck? Why is it so quiet? Is it using the wrong microphone? It might be using the wrong microphone. No, it's not. Why is it doing this? It's so weird. How about now? Ooh, now it's kind of peaking a little bit. Sorry if I blasted your eardrums out. Sounds good when I talk into the mic. Yeah, no, this mic doesn't do the best of jobs. I'm going to be 100% honest. It doesn't pick me up very well. I'm just waiting to hear. Nope, that's fine. Perfect. Okay. Golly. All right. Now it should be fine. And my bitrate on Twitch is holding up too, so. Double points. Okay, now we can turn desktop audio back on and have our wonderful background music going. Scheiße. Golly, I hate my eyelashes sometimes. I've got really long eyelashes and I do not know why, and it's really annoying. Like, stupid annoying. Because then they get, like, stuck in my eye, and then I can't get them out, and then it's just... Yeah, it's... Hold on, it might be too quiet. How about now? I just reset OBS and all of my streaming software and everything like that, so things are going to be a little wonky if I'm going to be 99 and round up. There it is. Perfect. Perfect. Gun. He needs his gun. Plasma pistols. So much better than a bolt pistol. Like, it's not even a contest. If you're stuck using a bolt pistol, why would you not... Like, if you're stuck between using a bolt pistol or using a plasma pistol, why would you choose the bolt pistol? The bolt pistol profile is so bad. I mean, I get it, yeah, sometimes you don't have a choice, but... Ugh. Come on, blue. Okay, we're gonna leave the hand there. And let that dry. Well, not dry, but solidify, I guess. Well, dry, same thing. Same difference with Warhammer. It's all plastic glue anyways. Okay. Now we're putting together the jump pack. Do you notice something's kind of missing there? Something's here, thank you. Something's missing. Right there. Do you see it? It's just okay. It was itchy. I love how the Twitch has literally nothing, but that's not surprising. Maybe I should change it to Warhammer instead of just chatting. Can I even do that while the stream is active? That is the question. Ow! Typical chaos. Absolutely. Yeah, we're gonna change to... We're gonna change to Warhammer. And then go back. Perfect. Typical chaos, though, stabbing me any opportunity it can. Always chaos, man. Always chaos, stabbing you in the friggin' fingers. But, oh well. Do have good news and a bit of a life update for anybody who cares. I'm about $1,000 away from being out of medical debt, and there's the poodle. Hello, Momo. Yes. Big man. I am about $1,000 away from being out of medical debt. Very uniquely United States skill issue there. But then once that's done, then I've got to get my credit card paid off, and I'll be good to go at that point. Which would be nice, because at that point, I'll probably be... What happened to YouTube? I am doing YouTube. Simulcast. Fun times. Yeah, you can do both. It's really nice, and so I do both, because then I'm reaching out to 2 different audiences. Heck, I even figured out how to get both chats to show up simultaneously, which is sick. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Well, then again, a lot of them do it like full time. I would use my fingers to do the quotes, but a lot of them do it more full time than me, and I'm just doing it for fun because I'm doing my hobby. And except Star, we need to get her on it. If she uses Windows, I can recommend something for her because it's what I'm using. Okay, so obviously we're gonna replace this one with... He's Mr. IT. Yeah, well... shit. Which one was I supposed to go on? That's supposed to go on the right shoulder. Yeah. Context. Context. So we'll put that on this arm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I've got 11. So I think I'll actually take this one, because this one typically goes on the visionary for the knight, for the nemesis claw. So it's a bit more of a like fancy pants-ish looking one. If my phone could focus. And apparently it's not going to. It's got more like web style trim on it, as opposed to like just flat trim. And so I feel like it would work better for the Chaos Lord. Am I supposed to put that on before or after? Looks like after. But I also need to put the little spikes on it. These are the ones that I asked you what flayed human skin would look like. Oh, this one's got a Tau skull on it. Nice. So no, it's not just humans that terrorize. Yeah, the Night Lords are kind of spoopy. And it's actually funny. Is that a bat or a cat? I can't tell. It looks like a bat. Because that is their symbol. They are bats. They're batty boys. They're little. It depends on stage of decomposition. It's preserved human skin. It's like leather, but it's skin instead of fucking cow skin. It's a cat. It's supposed to be Juniper Star's cat. Mimics with a mate. All our humans. Oh. Eh. It just doesn't have a tail, so I couldn't tell. But you can use other people's emotes in other people's chats. I didn't know that. Where'st is this supposed to go? I like the loaf cat. I like the orange loaf cat. That's a cute one. You're supposed to go on that one. You are supposed to go on that one. Pixie does that too. She loaf. Especially when I start playing with her, and by playing with her, I mean messing with her. Then I'll grab her paws, and it eventually pisses her off. That's how I rage bait my dog. The cat doing that. And now he's got little spiky bits on the backs of his jetpack. And so I can hang flesh off of it. 2 actual pictures of her cats. June and Moose. Ah. I'm assuming Moose is the... Looks like a tuxedo cat? I don't know. I'm not good with my cat breeds. My dog breeds, yes. My cat breeds, no. What was I about to do? I completely just lost my train of thought. No, pun not intended. I, like, actually lost my train of thought. This model is so freaking cool. Like, look at that. He's got a friggin' claw hand. That's so cool. Like I was saying, Francois, I don't know if they've updated this model. Well, what I was saying when I was muted and talking into the void. Trademark. But if it is a new sprue, it is bad ass. Oh, it does. Oh my god. Okay, if you can just stay there, please. That'd be fantastic. I don't think it's gonna stay on there. It's not gonna stay on there, I don't think. But I can try. That's the important part, is the fact that I can try at least. Yeah, see, that one's gonna fit just fine. This one I'm a little worried about. Yeah, see? That's why I was worried about it. Oh, wait, there we go. I think I got it. I got it! Hell yeah. Okay. Now, the decoff for the head. I have quite a few options. And they've all got bat wings. I might go with the Visionary? The Visionary's head? Because it's got the bigger wings. That one there. In comparison to all the other ones that have smaller wings, and that'll kind of make it look more Night Lordy. I don't know, though. Are there any heads that have, like, some skin showing or anything like that? Ooh, wait, actually, hold on. Where's that? I could go with this one that has, like, a skin cowl thing. Well, there's actually two of them, really. One of them has more of a gas mask looking thing, and one of them has just kind of the normal, like, screaming skull looking thing. It looks like I have two that would be just skin and not full helmet, and just like the respirator part. I don't know. So I'm basically torn. I'm torn between a couple of them. I could go with the one that's this one that's skin that has like a scar over the left eye. I could go for the one that's like there's two of them that have these like cowls on them, like these hoods on them, and they're very clearly, like everything with Night Lords, made from skin. That's a sentence I never thought I'd say. Or I could go with the one that's got the bigger wings. And in reality, with all the raptors, I could actually just kind of shove all these heads onto the raptors and make them look terrifying. I think we'll go with the Visionaries one because it's got the longer It's got the longer wings. Man, all that diesel fuel's getting to me. Oh, dude, come on. That's sick. That's sick looking. If my camera could focus. Please. Please focus. Either way, it looks cool. I haven't glued it yet. I'm going to glue it right now. That's so cool looking. Come on. The Nemesis Claw Kill Team has so many cool little bits and bobs. It's so nice. Okay, and I need his base. You bastard. And now we just let it sit here and stick for a second or two. So how was everyone's day? Mine's going good. Did my laundry, cleaned a little bit, all that kind of fun stuff. Wednesdays and Thursdays are gonna be my main days off. I actually might. So I might start doing it more part-time, hobby level stuff. I think I might make Thursdays my big like paint day or whatever, my big hobby day, gaming day, whatever. And Sunday will be kind of just like a chill out kind of stream. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Okay, so that is the Chaos Lord done. Now what I can do, because it looks like the jump pack is the same for all of them, it's got these little indentations here that with the warp claws, they've got these wing looking things. I might end up sticking the wings onto them. Onto him. Because that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. I think we'll do that. This one smells funny. It smells different. Why am I sniffing cardboard? Then again, I sniff trading cards when you open them too, so. No, info. Okay. So I can take these wings, some of these wings, and put them on him. I might go with this one, these two right here, because I will be building both Raptor sets as Raptors, but with the new Night Lord's detachment, there is a enhancement you can put onto a Chaos Lord with jump pack that makes it so he can lead warp talents. Which are very nice. I was playing with one of my friends 2 weeks ago, and it was Astra Militarum, so Imperial Guard versus my Night Lords, obviously, and the Warp Claws were putting in some work. Like they were doing a lot. And they have a special rule that if they kill something on the previous turn, or that turn, they can go up back into reserves, and then you have to put them back down on your next deployment phase. And we had, it was the twist where it's like, instead of rolling 2d6 for your charge, you'd roll 3. And Deep Strike makes it so that you can sorry. I'm getting sick very slowly. Deep Strike makes it so that you can deploy something anywhere on the field, but it has to be 9 inches or further away from your opponent. Well, good. I haven't had root beer in a minute. And so with 2d6, your average roll is going to be a 7. You're going to get a 7 most of the time out of all of them. Well, when we had that twist where it's 3d6, the average roll is actually 10 or 11 as opposed to that. And so because of the ability to just deep strike in with those warp talons and just you'd have to charge and it'd be like 9, 12, 3, 4, a 1 in 4 chance of you actually being able to deep strike them in that turn and be able to charge them in to whatever it is you're trying to charge them into. With that twist in play, it made it so that it was let's see, the most you can get out of that 6, 3, 18. So 10 or 11 out of 18. Let's go 10 out of 18 to 5 and 9. So it was like a 5 and 9 chance that I was going to be able to get that. This is the old Raptors. But I am going to actually keep those out. And that's the upgrade sprue. Okay, perfect. And so with the Warp Talons, with that twist, they were busted. They were so beyond, like, insanely powerful. They don't have any keywords. Let's go to Warhapedia. They don't have... Oh, no, they have Twin Linked. Right, you can reroll the wound roll. But they were beyond busted. Especially, like, with those rerolls, it didn't matter if it was, like, heavily armored or lightly armored or anything like that. I was able to just get in and go nuts. And with the Dark Packs, I could do lethal hits instead, so it went straight to the wound. Or straight to his wound save. Actually, what? Now that I think about it, what does the Chaos Orb Jump Pack do? There it is. He's probably got that same ability that all of them do, where it's the, free stratagem. While this model is leading a unit, each time that unit pals in or consolidates, each unit can move up to 6 inches instead of 3. That's actually pretty nice. Ooh, putting that with Warp Talons might be pretty interesting. Luckily, I can just take the enhancement off and put it on again whenever I really want to. Okay, so now we're on to the... Oops, what was that? Oh, it was a raptor head. So now we're on to the actual Raptors. And with the Raptors, I have the new sprue and the old sprue. And I'm planning on eventually making 10 Raptors. With all the bells and whistles and everything like that. I just need to figure out what all I'm gonna do for each. Because here's the problem with this. The Raptors can have a lot of different equipment, and I'm wanting to use these in both Kill Team because I haven't played Kill Team before, and I'm wanting to use them in 40k. And I know some people are pretty anal about, oh, what you see is what you play, but other people aren't. And then it looks like most of these hold the chainswords in their left hand. And the Nostraman chainsword is also left-handed, so I can't actually put the Nostraman chainsword onto something here. Let me look at the Raptor datasheet. Because they just updated their datasheet. Raptor Champion's bolt pistol can be replaced with a plasma pistol. Raptor Champion Astartes chainsword can be replaced with an accursed weapon or a heavy melee weapon. For every 5 models, up to 2 can have their bolt pistol replaced with 1 plasma pistol, but their chainswords can't be replaced. And then up to 2 Raptors can have their chainsword replaced with a flamer, melta-gun, or plasma pistol and a close combat weapon. Or if I have 10, which I will, then I can do that twice. So I can get 2 flamers, 2 melta-guns, and a plasma gun, or whatever, you know. Every 5 models, 1 can replace their Astartes chainsword with 1 mutation. But then they keep their bolt pistol. Okay, so I'm going to say that this first one that we're building right now is going to be the champion. So I can have him have a cursed weapon and a bolt pistol. Well, actually, it's going to be the accursed weapon and the plasma pistol. There's a Shrieker. Use this guy here. Or a Skyseer. Curse Claw or another Skyseer. So it looks like we're going to be stuck with the Curse Claw. Because, I mean, look at that model. It's so freaking cool. Like, seriously, it's so grotesque and cool. And then this one is a Raptor, Skyseer, or Warp Talon. So we can't have 2 Skyseers in this. Oh, that Humpmaster is really cool, though. With that spear, that's cool. Oof, God, this is going to be a tough one. I think we said with this one was going to be a cursed weapon. I'd have to look at my 40k app, and I wish that I could see it online. Instead. The cursed weapon and bolt pistol. I don't know, because this chain axe is really cool looking too. We could either do the champion or the predator. The predator? I don't know. I'm not gonna do a raptor or a warp talon, just because I can make enough of those with this second set that I have. A shrieker or a skyseer. I think we might go with the shrieker on that one. Oh, we're going with the curse claw on this one. And we could do another Skyseer. And then this last one is the Hunt Master. Sort of red. Special instruction, take care. Okay. Ah, God. I think for... God, this is genuinely a tough one for me, honestly. Like, this is actually really difficult. Because, I mean, the champion alone would work best with the Nostroman Chainblade. But the Depredator has that chain axe, which is so cool looking. That's what I'm stuck between right now, is these two. What do you think? Because I like both of these. What do we think, guys? Champion or Depredator? Because the Depredator has... Like, that chain axe is so freaking cool. That chain axe is so cool. Thought I could stick a Nostroman Chainblade on it. And then the Shrieker, it looks like he just gets a bolt pistol. I don't understand why he can't get a plasma pistol. And then I get the option between the Curse Claw, Skyseer, which we're going to be going with the Curse Claw on that one, obviously. Should I just build the ones that I know I'm going to get for right now, and then eventually, when I get to it, I'll make a decision? Because I think that's what I should do. So, we'll go ahead and do the Curse Claw first, just because that'll be a cool model to build. And I love how that's the main one that you do, because the first one is just blue. Okay, let's go with that. C44, C43. Hello? C44 is right here. And then C43 is right up here. Yeah, but as for the rest of them, especially like if I have to choose between the Depredator and the Champion, I honestly will probably go with the Depredator. Just because with the regular Raptors, I can stick the Nemesis Claw Chainsword onto one of those instead. And claim that that one's my champion or whatever, or the Depredator. I don't know. I don't know. And then I know that I'm allowed 2 mutations, so I might like partially build one and then partially build another. So like take one of the arms off of this guy and put it onto something else. We'll figure it out. We'll burn the bridge when we get to it. I think for now I just build most of them, and then any parts that are unique, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I ain't worried about it. I'll figure it out. I don't know. These things are so cool though. Like this set, I guarantee you. So previously, when I first got my first Nemesis Claw set, I had to wait for 2 months for Games Workshop to send me an email and say, "Hey, this is in stock." And I was lucky enough to be on I think I was in Provo at that point. I was lucky enough to be not working and have my phone on and on me, and I swooped and immediately grabbed it because like it was impossible to get your hands on the Night Claw, the Nemesis Claw rather, the Nemesis Claw kit. And so as soon as I saw, oh hey, it's back in stock, I immediately went to the Games Workshop site. Where is 65? Am I just blind? Anyway, I immediately went to the Games Workshop website and ordered one. And then when the order was done, I went back to look and, like, just out of morbid curiosity, and it was gone. They were out of stock, like, I can't snap, but like that, you know? They were out of stock that quickly. Where the hell is. Oh, it's right there. Good lord. That is a thick support. Holy crap. But yeah, the Nemesis Claw was impossible to get your hands on at the time. And like just because it was a very popular kill team, it was unique, had different sprues, everything like that. And I was lucky enough to barely get my hands on one before they sold out. I get the feeling that just because this kit is so much cooler than everything else, I get the feeling that we're not going to see this kit out and about for a very long time. I get the feeling we're going to see this kit like maybe in a couple of months, if that. Because the Nemesis Claw set came out like, I want to say a year before I ordered my first one, and you couldn't get a hold of one of them. It was nuts. Uh, 61. Like, we're not gonna see this set available for purchase for a while. And it's super unfortunate because it's like, you know for a fact it's gonna be one of their more popular ones for a while. Like the Deathwatch one, Kill Team that came out is, I think, still out of stock. The Necrom one that just came out is still out of stock. The Tau Battlesuit one I've heard is still in stock at a lot of places. But I imagine that's just because nobody but like me and one other person at my store and like maybe 5 more people play Tau. Like seriously, it's only me and one other person at the Warhammer store that I go to. It's me and one other person that play Tau. That's it. That's just alles. Good lord, that is a flimsy piece. That's going to be a pain in the butt. I already know. I dropped this model. That foot is going to come off. I already know. That joint is weak as can be. Crap. I was supposed to pick up dog food. I should have enough for tonight, I think. Why is it I always forget this stuff, man? Good lord. I'm a mess. Okay. That's a pretty interesting looking head. We are Venema head. probably change this one out for a different one too. Unless there's a cooler head on here somewhere. Oh yeah, this beak looking one is pretty cool. We'll probably put the beak head on him. Or actually, no, I think we might just stick with the Night Lord thing. Yeah, we might stick with the Night Lord heads. Because there's this one that looks like very screamy, and I like this one most, I think, for this model in particular. 60. It's gonna be on the other set. There it is. Ooh, hello. Okay, so yeah, the arms. Do most of them have the pistol in their right hand or their left hand? Pistol's in the right hand, it looks like, for most of them. Yep, pistols are in the right. What about this one? Pistols are in the left on these guys. So we have to save the right hand for one of the Raptors. But then the left hand is faded clear. So the left hand is that one with the spike on it. Oh, right here. Right in front of my eyes. Oh, it looks like the tip got bent a little. Oops. Yeah, when I got my box, it was damaged, but whatever. I didn't care. I got the new Raptor Kill Team. Come on. Why would I care? Does it have to be both that are swapped out? Both the pistol and the chainsword, or just the pistol? Every 5 models, one Raptor can place their Astartes chainsword. So he could have a chainsword and the mutation. So we're probably going to stick with that. Chainsword and mutation. I hate it when I get hairs in my mouth like that. It's so obnoxious. Okay, so there's that, and then 49.50. Where is it? Is it on this sheet? Hmm. $42. No, it's got to be on the other one. 49 and 50. $46, $48, $50, $49. Here we are. Come on. Okay, so that's gonna be his pistol. Then I need a shoulder pauldron. From this on one side. Let's go with this one, I think. And then one of the nemesis claw pauldrons on the other. Nemesis claw pauldron on this side. And the regular chaos one on this side. Yeah, this is already freaky looking. And then I think I decided on this head, did I? Oh crap, that's copyright, that's copyright, that's copyright. We're not gonna do that. Please and thank you. We'll go with that. For this one, I think we'll go with the bear-headed one that's got the chaos symbol, like, etched into his head. Like the helmetless one that's got, like, the Night Lord respirator on the front of it. And then I need to make the jetpack. Maybe I should have made all the jetpacks first, honestly. That might be the way to go. All of them. Okay, so all the bottoms, they're all the same, so it looks like it doesn't really matter. Like what order I put them in on or whatever. And then as for the wings, I think I'll keep the wings normal-ish, if not change them out for Warp Talon wings. No, I think I'll probably keep them normal, like normal wings. I actually do need to be winding down for bed here pretty soon because I work at 4 in the morning tomorrow. Unfortunately. Which means the latest I get to go home is 4 in the afternoon. The earliest I get to go home is 2 in the afternoon at least. That's the beautiful part about working 410s. That and having an extra day off. That's the nice part about it. That's the seriously nice part about it. Like having an extra day off and just for working 10 hours a day, like 2 extra hours a day, that's nothing. I'm probably gonna get a bunch of copyright strikes when I'm done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. Because I guarantee you all of this music that I've been playing, like it said it's copyright free, I guarantee you it's not. I can guarantee you it's not. because it almost never is. You know, something that really bothers me that I never really thought about before is that there's a lot of low effort content creators out there. You know, like I'm just over here chilling. I'm making minis. I'm big chilling, you know? And I get it. I'm not doing like the craziest thing. I'm not making crazy content. I'm not trying super hard or anything like that. Mostly because, oh my god, if this could stop poking me, that'd be great. Mostly because I just see it as a hobby. I don't see it as a potential, like source of money or anything like that. Like maybe would it be cool if I got a little bit of money out of this? Yes. Do I think it's likely? Absolutely not. I'm too late in the game. There's already a bunch of well-established content creators out there. But then you'll have people on Twitch that are like hot tub streamers and stuff like that. Or you'll have a big one, especially on TikTok. Because, in all honesty, TikTok's where my main audience is, as opposed to YouTube or Twitch. On TikTok, there are so many lives that are just the same fucking thing. Like, the most recent one I saw was one where it's like, oh, don't let me build to the top, and if you donate a thing or whatever, it'll like spawn TNT and make it so that I can't, you know, get to the top and I've got to rebuild all the way and blah 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 blah. And when they do get to the top, a 10 second countdown starts. And the reason I say 10-second with the quote around it is because it's not a 10-second countdown. It's like a 20-second countdown. Because it always goes 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then it'll give them like a win or whatever, and then they have to start all over again. And it's such low effort content, and especially they use a filter. They use a sleep filter or a crying filter or some other kind of filter to be able to, like, I don't know. It really bothers me how cheap that content is. It really bothers me. Because, like, yeah, I'm not making any great strides in new content or anything like that. I'm over here, and I live stream most of the time. I don't make videos. Like, the last video I made was 2 years ago, I want to say. I mean, granted, I've got another one in the works, slowly, but... like, I don't know, that content if you even want to call it that content. If you even want to call it content, because it's not. It's cheap, it's easy, and you're able to get money off of it. It makes people like me, who actually want to try working hard for their content, not want to work for it. Because then when you look at that content and you see the amount of likes and views and money and all this other stuff and all the attention they're getting and everything like that, and you see that and you're just like, but their content isn't good, it's so annoying. And then on top of that, once one trend fades out, once the Minecraft TNT tower thing faded out, then people started using filters to make themselves look like they were asleep when they were just not. Like when they're actively playing the game. What do you mean you're actively playing the game when, I don't know. It's very obvious and it's very blatant lying. And it really bothers me. And it really shouldn't, because that's just a petty thing to be bothered by. But it's not good content. It's absolute garbage. It's low effort. It gets some views. But like, I follow this other TikToker. His name is Villain18, I believe. He makes great content. His lives are entertaining and chill, and they're fun. And I have always liked going to his lives. I always liked going to his lives back when I had a TikTok account. But it makes me feel really bad, especially for people like him who are trying hard with their content, trying to make it so that their content is actually somewhat entertaining, and they just get blown over by these people who are making this cheap content that takes no effort whatsoever. Damn, whoever put in the screams for this is great. I can't do that. I wish I could do that. I can't do that. Like, I can barely scream it, like, normally as it is. I'm sorry, am I keeping you up, Pickle Pie? There we go. So it's got the Warp Talon wings on it. So it's somewhat mutated looking and not entirely like, oh hey, I didn't fully build it to look mutated. It's still mostly mutated, as a matter of fact. The entire lower body and the one arm, completely mutated. But then the rest of it is just normal-ish. That's gonna be a good yin-yang kind of thing for the other side. I'm done. Okay, and then the other set of mutations and stuff was going to go on the other raptor. I think it was. But I think for now that should be it. Because I gotta start packing up and going to bed. Here in a minute. Not even in a minute, here like now. I really shouldn't have thrown the Raptors, I don't think. And then we'll put the Raptor on top of this, so I can differentiate between the two sets. Yeah, but then the other Raptors will... One of the other Raptors will get its mutations and it'll look pretty interesting looking. So yeah, today we got done the Chaos Lord with Jump Pack and the Raptor with the mutation, well, one of the Raptors with mutations. We'll get the other one next time. I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you